you as a mom, what helped you the most when he was being operated in that moment?
That was the toughest time. Prathamesh is dashing somewhere, colliding somewhere. So I thought, what happened? So his eyes got squint.
Oh my God.
My mother told me God is not the one who gives problems to everyone. God gives problems to only the person who he thinks is just strong enough to face it.
I went to several schools. The schools was not ready to took his admission.
Really?
Yeah, and the reason was we don't have that facility to cater visually impaired. In that case, I was so frustrated. I told my husband he will study at home only and I will teach him. God gave me this power to understand that he has a power. Okay.
Wow.
He's understanding, he's memorizing everything very fast. I did not focus on what he cannot do. And I chose to how I can go ahead with these qualities.
To the parents out there, they're doing their best to raise their children. What would be your message to them? What helped you the most when he was being operated in that moment? You as a mom, what helped you the most to overcome that moment?
That was the toughest time I can see, because the situation is as a mother,
Yeah,
I was working,
yeah.
okay, and I left job for some time, and after that I was about to join also, and sometimes I feel that Prathamesh is dashing somewhere, colliding somewhere. Okay, so I thought, what happened? So his eyes got squint. So I initially I try to ignore. Oh, it happens. Okay, but gradually I find that problem is something else. Then I see the doctor. Doctor told about the all the diagnosis and the MRI. We came to know about the situation that he has brain tumor. He's suffering from brain tumor. Initially it was not accepted. We went to several doctors to get the second, third, fourth opinion.
Yeah.
The reason is we are not able to understand that how tumor can develop in such small age.
You mean the first time or the second time?
The first time,
First
I'm
time,
telling you, the first time.
Second time it was a little less shocking, but the first time was frustrating.
It was so frustrating for me. It was, and spirituality helped me in this, because I had no one to share the experience. Even people are asking, the family, the relatives are like, how it happened. Okay, as a mother you have so many questions. Okay, so why it happened, how it happened, but no one is coming to help you. Okay, so only God can help you. Only your inner power only help you. So initially he underwent to operation. Okay, and after operation, it was so not only frustration, devastating period for all of us, for me and for my husband. But gradually it took almost 3 to 4 years to came back in that same situation.
Wow.
To accept that yes, my son has lost the vision. Okay, just because of the brain tumor it happened. Okay, but gradually as a mother, as a parents, I can say, we decided that this is the problem which we are not going to resolve it. It's not in our hand. So what is in our hand? The process. The process is
Wow.
to make him educate, to empower him. Okay, and meanwhile in the 3-4 years we came to know that he is very sharp learner. Okay, sharp learner means if I am doing chanting some mantras, okay, even he's sitting, he is always around me. Okay, so he is remembering very easily, and that was the point that, oh, he has. So
Wow.
what the connection was, God gave me this power to understand that he has a power. Okay,
Wow.
he's understanding, he's memorizing everything very fast, but there should be someone who understand that he has some power, because God will not come and see me. So the power helped me to understand that, oh, he has that ability, he has that power to understand memorizing the things very easily. So I worked on his speech, on his memorizing thing, on curiosity. I started telling everything about the world, about the nation. Okay, and he was ready to understand, he was ready to memorize everything, and gradually we went ahead. I went to several schools. The schools was not ready to took his admission.
Really?
Yeah, normal
At what
school
age?
at the age of 4, because
Really?
yeah, and the reason was
Oh my God.
we don't have that facility. Okay,
Yeah.
to cater visually impaired. In that case, so I was so frustrated. I told my husband, only degree is important, only diploma is important. Okay, but knowledge has no bar. So
Yeah.
he will study at home only and I will teach him. Okay, so I started teaching him not only the spiritual things, not only the religious things, only I used to take books from senior students, like he is in grade 1, suppose, to grade 2 students who passed out. Okay, so I used to take books. Okay, and I had completed all his studies. So he missed 1 and 2 grade 3 missed in the school, but not in study. He knows, he has knowledge about grade 1, 2 and 3. So that was the effort of a mother, that you have to stand in front of everyone of your age. Okay, so if you will be in grade 10, if you are in grade 9, so your competitors, everyone, not just disabled, not just specially able, not the blind person,
Exactly.
everyone.
Yeah.
So you have to prepare yourself for that time. Okay, so he knows so many things. I worked on his studies,
Wow.
on to empower him.
So, one thing I want to tell, like, I was not getting admission at the age of 4 years, and I got admission when I was 11 years old
11 years
no,
old.
not
in normal schooling.
not in schooling. So yeah, and in 2019, when he was 8 years old, the brain tumor reoccurred, and
Yeah.
that was like, what to do, means we had no idea, I and my husband, what is happening with us. We then that was the severe situation for his. Prathamesh was like, he console us.
Really?
Yeah,
How?
how is like, okay mama, no issue. He understood, because it's very hard as a parents to make the child understand, like,
Wow.
Prathamesh, this is the problem, you have to go underwent surgery second time. But no, he was very fine. Okay, it happens, I have to go underwent through surgery, so there was no issue at all. So he consoled us.
Wow.
So that was the best point for us, that okay.
So, due to the tumor, I'm suffering from headache, but still, I'm telling, okay, mama, relax, I'm fine, no problem. And when doctor was going to tell that I have to face the surgery, so he sent me and mama outside, that when I will hear, I will, be shocked or what. So, he sent me outside. But when mama told me that why he sent you outside, this due to this reason. तो मैंने कहा okay, that is fine, I don't mind. So the doctor was shocked. What is this? He doesn't mind.
He was so comfortable.
Wow.
He was not panic situation.
Yeah.
But after that surgery, we were more into spirituality. We started meditating. We started Ram Raksha Stotra, I would mention here, chanting morning and evening for the betterment. Why this problem is coming with us? Why we are gradually moving towards our goal, that we have to empower Prathamesh, we have to educate him, and why this happening with us? Now, we had no reason in front of us, but gradually the spirituality help us. The thing, like, if you say something to universe, now universe give you answer. The Prathamesh said some.
Universe answers back.
So universe answer back. So we were just praying. We were not demanding anything to the universe. We were just chanting. We were just praying that please take away the negative situation, take away the negativity which is around us. And gradually, and why it happened, I think God has reason for everything, which we as a human being don't understand. The reason is, he got opportunity for a national television show. Okay, and for the reason, the company came to that school, the blind school, and I was not ready to send him that school. So after radiation in hospital, my mother was there, and my mother told me that let's see how the school is. I said, no mama, let it be, he will be in homeschooling. And my mama convinced me, no, please go and see how the school is. Okay, and it was the case of August, in the month of August 2019. Okay, in September he took admission there. He started going school there. And the company Tinkerbell, which he just mentioned, came in December. When the company was there, it was destined that company will come, but we are not ready to come. So,
I see.
but God has some plan that please go there. The company is coming.
Like now, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh will not come and tell her that you have to go.
So God has some plan for you. Okay, so we should and you will give answer. You should understand. And how you will understand? When you are very cool, very calm, very positive, when you are in positivity. okay, then
Yeah.
you will understand.
But it's very difficult, right? At that
Very
moment, it's
difficult.
very difficult. How
Very
did you? How did you? Because you said that it took us a lot of years to accept. What was the moment that helped you to accept the situation, and then after that you felt like, okay, we accept. Then now let me see what is in my control. That's what you said. You started to see that he has some gift, he has some power.
Yes, okay.
But what helped you to accept?
The first thought that I had no choice. Accepting this, I had no choice. So accept it and move. Okay. So there is one disability card. If a person is disabled or specially able, so there is one government recognized card, that UDID card. So we were not able to uh, registered his name because we were not ready to accept that he is specially able. Okay.
Oh wow.
The problem was there, but we were not ready.
Exactly.
When we registered in 2019,
Yeah.
he's born in 2011.
Yeah.
It took almost 8 years, okay, to accept this about the UDID card.
Yeah.
So as a mother, as a parent, it's really very difficult. And as far as society is concerned, they will give you sympathy, but they will not give you solution. So one thing I realized, that the solution, you have to find the solution. Okay, it's up to you. Either take or leave. It's up to you. So better you leave the negative things and
Yeah.
take the positive things and move forward in your life. And I, as a mother, did the same thing. Nothing happened, nothing more than that. Okay, so I always be real, try to be real, try to understand the what exactly going on, what in which situation I am. Only acceptance is very important. Accept the truth. You will get so many solution for that. The problem is acceptance. We don't
Exactly.
accept. We don't
Yeah.
accept.
So once you accepted, then you thought about, okay, even you were thinking about homeschooling.
Yeah.
Like, so what have you done to help him in his journey, like with homeschooling, but also raising him with with a disability?
Yes. When we came to know that this is the situation,
Yeah.
and probably that will be live forever.
Yeah.
Okay. So our first duty as a parents to empower with education. Education is very important. Educate him. Okay. And focus on his talent, what he has. Don't focus on what he does not have.
Wow.
Focus on what he has. He has the power of memorizing things. He has the power of speaking. He has the power of singing. Well, he's a very good singer. Okay. So
oh really? Oh wow! Now I discovered something new about you, Pratamesh. I think you're gonna sing today.
very complicated stotra. He was very easily memorizing things. So we as a mother, we as a parents only focus on that. Empower him with education and spirituality. Put him in the spirituality. The reason is the time when he came to know that he has the problem in world.
Yeah.
In world, people can see also. I am not able to see, but people can see. There is word watching, there is word seeing. Then how he will feel? The word spirituality, the power of God will help him. And the same thing happened when he started understanding about the
Now.
situation. He accepted. He did not retaliate. He did not frustrated. He did not like why it happened. So
But did he accept first than you?
probably.
No.
No, the moment she told me, I was like, okay, this is there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because people are cycling, why can't I? Children are
Yeah.
cycling, why can't I? Children are doing their work freely, why can't I?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be the question. But he accepted that yes, there are few things which I cannot do, but there are few things which I can do better than others. So this is the difference which as a mother we try to create.
Yeah. What was your biggest fear when in that?
That was the biggest fear, that how he will react. As a, I don't know, that time it's been like 10 years back, I'm telling you, 10 years back.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 to 6 years, when he will start understanding about his especially able character
Yeah.
disability, how
Wow.
he will react
Yeah.
and how we will manage as a parents, because we have no idea, we have no experience. I don't know what I will tell him and how he will accept. So that was the big fear for me. and first it is very important that he should accept what his real situation is. After that he will take education, what after that he will be an IS officer, whatever he wants to do. First he has to accept that this is the real problem. So but by God grace, that's why I pray to God every day, and I thank to him that Prathamesh has very good mind, that he's very positive person, that he understand, yeah, this is the situation. So as a parents, that was the threat for us, ki how he will react for because in 2016 my younger son born. Okay, and he started doing everything by himself. So that was a question for, if I will raise him like this, he will go like this way. So how he will react, and the same hand, the problem is how he will take it.
Exactly.
Acceptance is in, that was the minute thing, the soft things which you cannot see outside, but as a mother, as a parents, we struggle a lot about this. And this is the, and you know, to understand the minute things which we have to work, it is very important. What on which minute things we have to work, what are the things which you have to take care of this. Okay, and we cannot ignore, because the small things will create a big problem.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. So what's like? So you did many things, but what was one thing, one decision that you took, apart from the acceptance, that you took regarding Pratamesh that really helped in his journey?
Prathamesh has to set an example.
Oh.
That was my, so in the age of 8 years, we have discussed and told Prathamesh, you have to be an IS officer. Okay? And he had no idea what IS means to.
Yeah.
But at the age 7 or 8, he came to know that he wants to be an IS officer. The reason behind it, when you want to be an IS officer, it means that you are competing for India's biggest competitive exams. The first thing. The second thing, you have to study a lot. The third thing, you have to gather knowledge to everywhere, in every field. Okay. Okay. The fourth thing is, your attitude should be like, when people come to you, they should know that you are IS officer. They should come to know that you have solution for the questions. You have to set an example. Okay, because in 10th or 12th, you cannot see that I want to be something. You have to decide. And the reason is, make a goal. This is the goal. I don't know what destiny, how destiny will turn and what he will be in future. But as of now, in the age of 7 to till 17 as or 14, the main thing is that he wants to be an IS officer, and he stick on that, and we are stick on that what to say,
Goal?
decision. And only one, the life is all around IS officer, and for that, being IS officer, he has to always be in always in learning process. He has to be study.
I see.
Because the goal has not achieved, and you have to take. He has knowledge of so many things. Okay, he has about every subjects, about everything. The reason behind your goal is set. You have to reach there. So there are the minute things which I, as a mother, we try to
I see.
better
And what
this.
were some questions that other parents ask you about your journey as a mother? What were some of the questions that they asked you?
The simple question was, how you are doing upbringing of Prathamesh, how he is so sharp, how he memorized everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good question. Yeah.
These are the questions from, not only from the parents who have their normal childs, but I got questions from all around the world, from Australia, from Dubai, from Pakistan, from Bangladesh,
Really?
from Nepal, everywhere. Because every disability is everywhere.
Yeah.
Children are everywhere. But as a mother, we don't understand how to take care of the child. Okay, because it's not about their upbringing, it's not about their eating and giving good clothes. Okay, it's about their future. Okay, because for a normal child, it's not so struggling, but for a specially able kid, it's very struggle. Because our main focus is to stand in the society. How to make him stand in the society. Okay, Prathamesh, whatever he has learn at home. So my main focus is empower the child, and before that, empower yourself. Be positive to yourself. As a mother,
Yeah.
it's very important to be positive. Okay, I see Prathamesh not as a special able. I see Prathamesh not as that
Exactly.
he's visually impaired. Because it's not because that he's my child. It's just because that he's a person. He has so many potential. He can do so many things in life.
Wow.
Okay, see the potential in your child.
So then, when people ask you, so how did you manage to raise Pratamesh as such a sharp and confident kid?
It is all God graced. Okay, so I'm fortunate that God has chosen me for that purpose, and I feel very proud that Prathamesh is my child, and God has given me this opportunity
Yeah.
to take care and raise that person. If you talk about the body conscious and the soul conscious, which Prathamesh has just talked about, so the reason is if you see as a soul, not body. Okay, so the person has come to you. It is your responsibility as a mother, as a parents, that how you raise. It is your task. The God has given you the task. How you are doing. I think God has chosen me. God told me that you can do this better.
Wow.
Yeah, because you have studied and you know how to manage so many things, na? So you can do better. So you do it. It is my task, and
Yeah.
no one is going to help me. Sometimes my husband get how to do this. Stuck somewhere. So it is my task, and I have to do it in my way. Okay, how to do this. So this is my task, and I have to prove myself in front of God, not to society, not to anyone. To God, and I have to give answer to God that the responsibility which you have given to me, na, you tell me whether I'm passed or not. And I think I am trying to give my level best so that he become as per the society standard, because we have to live in the society.
Yeah, yeah. What were some of the questions that some parents ask you about parenting Pratamesh?
Different parents, different questions, but it was mostly related to the uh, how to give upbringing to their child, how to develop, how to nurture good qualities in them, how to educate them, how to empower them, how to make them to stand in society with respect, with empowerment. That was the main questions. Like the initial we face problem in the initial level only in the education, because as children grow, so they find their way somewhere. Okay, so what happen they have to do, they recognize their talent, they recognize their qualities. But when initially the main challenge is with education. Okay, especially I face the same problem as a mother. As I told you that he was not getting, I was begging to, like, please take his admission. Sometimes it happens that schools were not ready to give the brochure. Okay, and there was a criteria that this is not for like especially able. The reason is especially able, it's not written there. Okay, but if you'll tell the problem now, okay, and if you'll ask, they will certainly say no. So it happens. So main problem was the education, whether they have to learn braille, whether they have to learn study to listening, or they should empower with like technology like computer. So there was so many problems, and main problems was with education. Sometimes it happens that uh, how to tell the child that this is the challenge in front of you, which I faced. Okay, because sometimes children get stubborn. Sometimes children get sometimes they are very cranky, stubborn. They are not ready to accept the situation, because they have not been told that this is the situation. Better you try to understand, because it's very tough also. How you expect a child to understand this problem? Because a mother will take lots of years to understand the problem. So the main problem was like with education and upbringing also.
I'm not that criteria, the stubborn and cranky one. I was able to accept it, but yeah, there are many. Yeah, there are many right to education rules, right to education 2012, and everything is there. But these schools nowadays, they don't care about anything. They just want to see their convenience, sometimes money minded to sort of things. So these are the really things which matters for the schools.
You know what happens, like if a specially able child is studying in a special school now, okay, he is or she is getting the atmosphere, the environment with seeing and they are habitual of watching same kind of students. Okay, that is good for initial, but it's not continuous na. They have to face normal people also. So
Yeah.
where the confidence will come? If I have some problem, like I'm very good in talking, but where I can talk when I see the person with the same problem. Okay, but when I go in front of other, like who is better than me, who has no problem, so I'll feel somehow I am lacking confidence somewhere. Okay,
I
so
see.
it affects the confidence also. So I think school should like apply this rule that they should take admission of every especially abled. There should be a section for braille also. There should be section for hearing impaired, the sign language also. Even he met a couple of months back to our state civil aviation minister, and uh, he put up the same problem in front of him, that please introduce braille and sign language in the airport also. Okay,
Yeah.
and all the air hostess should know how to talk in, how to uh,
Speak sign language and communicate braille.
communicate with braille or to sign language. So it is very important to, in order to empower, in order to make a society inclusive, I think.
Exactly. You know, that what you were saying, Pratamesh, also that 3 million people visually impaired in India, right?
Yeah. So just imagine like you are going to USA, and USA, most of the things are based on signboards. You keep noticing the signboards, whether based on subway stations, traffic, or anywhere. You notice the signboards and you have to follow those rules. But just imagine what will happen if those signboards will be in braille. So that will be a great idea. And there is one more problem over here. Just imagine I talk to I if you ask something in written form to me, I will give you in braille. You don't know how to give read braille, but I only know how to write braille. So that will be a problem. So this should be symbiotic sort of thing, that okay, both the sides are understanding each other's problems. I think it should be like that. And I'm speaking to sign language, but you're not able to understanding. So what is the point? Maybe both the sides should be should knowing each other, should be able to express their feelings to each other. That's really important.
I believe they are not disabled, only society is not accessible.
Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that.
Like yeah, we are disabled because society is not accessible. We are counted in that category because society is not able to accept us, and the society is the one which thinks that it is something abnormal. But just imagine in a blind school where many children, many visually impaired children are living with each other. So according to them, it's normal. According to visually impaired children, seeing a visually impaired is normal, but according to the society, it's not normal. So everyone has their everyone is different. We need to realize that, and we need to make the society accessible accordingly.
Now, how? What are ways we can do that?
First is understanding.
And see, like now the policies, just because of the rules and the policies and the government's guidelines, okay, now new societies are making lifts enabled, braille enabled. Okay, but in old societies you cannot see braille. Braille is very important to write everywhere. It should be mandatory. Okay, okay, the sign language should be mandatory. Okay, there are so many things there for you have to, if you want to make the society inclusive, so you have to take care making ramp everywhere. Okay, for
Yeah.
because you don't know, if you are making a apartment, okay, there should be a ramp sort of things, because you don't know who are going to come here to live. Okay, so ramp is very mandatory. The sign language, the braille, these are the things which make you, which makes accessible.
Exactly. Yeah, and we will create a more inclusive society.
Society.
Yeah. Perfect. Pratamesh, do you want to ask the question? Ask the question to your mom.
Okay, like mama, basically I want to ask that what is the message for parents who children are facing some problems and they don't know that how to deal with them, like
The main problem nowadays, I think, that communication issue. Okay, the communication, how I explain that, like parents are busy in their works, students are, children are busy in their work, in their studies,
Yeah.
and the time which they have, they are busy in mobile and
Yeah,
laptop,
yeah.
iPad, phone. So I think there should be the gap should be minimized. Communication is very important. Communicate, talk. As Prathamesh told, the mental, there is one T means talk, because talking is very important. Time give time to your children, sit with him. Okay, it's very important to understand, because you should understand the mind of the child, that what he is thinking, what is the problem he is going through, if there is problem or no, he is happy or he is not, because communication is very important. Giving time is very important. So if you'll try to understand, if you'll communicate more, so you'll understand the problem also, and you can work on that. Okay, and the second thing is, some part of your life should be in spirituality also. It gives you coolness and calmness, it gives you positivity, it gives you the power to uh, stand in the negative situation also. And nowadays, like Gen Z and so many
Gen Alpha, millennials, Gen Z
students, kids are coming, okay, they are not ready to handle the pressure, because they want everything in one go. Okay, they are rash driver. Okay, they are doing something in speed, they want to achieve something uh, very fast.
we are not able to, we are not ready to settle down only.
They don't have patience. Okay, so have patience. Okay, and if you see that spirituality and chanting, it is not old school fashion, it's actually the norms. And every parent should tell the children that please give you 24 minutes in 24 hours to spirituality. It gives you strength. Okay, because we get affected very early. Someone is saying to we take it in mind, the society is increasing every day.
Yeah.
Okay, the mental pressure is increasing every day, the mental instability, okay, increasing day by day. So first of all, it is very important to be spiritual, be positive. Okay, and don't be mental, what Prathamesh said. And दूसरी चीज, the second thing I would like to tell, give time to each other. Okay, communicate. Okay, share your problem. Okay, and every should be in the acceptance mode. Like someone has committed some wrong thing, so as a parents, as a friends, you should be like, you should understand, okay, it happens. Okay, because the main fear is what he will, how he will react, how mother will react, how father will react.
Exactly.
Don't react.
Yeah.
Try to understand the problem. Okay, the most important in the life is life itself. Okay, so please, and this is the thing which I would like to tell, that please communicate better, please give time to your children, and be positive, be spiritual. Okay, and don't take pressure. Everyone is not studious. If your child is not very good in studies, so he may be good in some other things. So try to understand his talent. My younger son, he's very good in sports. He plays cricket very well. So I am not like every time forcing him to study, because you study, okay, but you are very good in sports, you go for sports. So be liberal. So I think parents should work on them.
Yeah.
Try to understand children, because this is a generation gap. We should understand children. We don't think that we have studied a lot, we only studied, so you should also do this. No, it will not happen, it will not work. So we should understand the gap, where the problem is, you know.
And also you said that in your case, even there were situations you didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
So in that situations, then communication helps. Also, spirituality
Yes,
helps,
helps.
in that situation. And the last thing that you said, which I really, really like, is to accept whatever happens, whatever is the situation of your
Acceptance.
son or daughter, just just accept. And then just try to understand what is the talent and to support that.
Yes, definitely.
That's what, yeah?
Two things I want to say, you know.
Yes.
Uh,
Allowed to say that.
yeah.
Tell me.
So one thing is, you know, parents should always keep themselves at the children's place, and children also need to know that what are the problems parents are facing, so that they don't bother. So this should be mutual sort of thing. And as Mama said about communication, either we are busy in our work or iPad or phone. So if it will if iPad is there, I know I will take it. I can't resist it. So what we do is every Sunday or any time when everyone is at home, we do sort of a digital detox thing. So everyone's phone is just kept hidden somewhere, and we are spending time as a family together. We are enjoying together, having lunch, dinner, everything. So you should do that, because sometimes children are not able to speak up, but when parents will sit, they will create a casual mood sort of thing. Then children will realize that okay, if I can speak up and build confidence in them, spend time with them, this is really important.
Oh, I see. I love it. Yeah. So it's also about the responsibility of the children, right?
Yeah.
Not just the parents.
Parents are not the only one which need to fulfill the criteria. As mama said that okay, study is not the important, being studious is not necessary. I know everyone is not really studious, but in whatever field you are going, at least do it your level best, so that you don't disappoint your parents. That's my exact point.
Very good. And it's a great point. Yeah. And I think I mean it's very inspiring. I mean your journey in the sense, I mean whatever you went with Pratamesh and how you were able to want to accept it and also then to find ways to support him, and you did a great job in terms of helping him in his journey. And today, I mean, he's a great child. It's good that he's not hearing this, otherwise he will get too
Pampered.
too pampered with it. Like, what have you, when you look at your journey, what are you most proud about yourself, about your journey with Pratamesh?
She's proud about everything.
See, I had no idea in my mind that Prathamesh will be a national icon or Prathamesh will be recognized at national level. That was not my motive. My motive was to empower him, to educate him, to achieve a certain goal which will stand him out, which by which he can set an example. That's why I set the goal of IS officer. Okay, but when I look back to my journey with Prathamesh, I think somehow I never give up. Okay, somehow never gave up. I did not think for a while that Prathamesh cannot do this. Okay.
Wow.
So either music, oh, the first thing I prioritize thing that what he can do. Okay, I did not focus on the what he cannot do, and I chose to how I can go ahead with this qualities. The first, he went for classical music. He learned ukulele also. After that, when he was like growing up, then I introduced him so many chanting, okay, the stotras, and after that so many things related to geopolitics, related to all over the world, which is required at his age. So I think the for I feel that God has done all these things. I give credit to my Mahadev, my God, but somehow I feel that God has empowered me. God has give me one thing that don't give up, and I never give up as a mother. I think that if you'll not give up, you will certainly you will get the result at the eventually you will get the result. And I have not done anything. It was happened by God grace.
Wow. How do you feel about what your mom just said, Pratamesh?
She's totally right.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's true. Because my mother told me that God is not the one who gives problems to everyone. God gives problems to only the person who he thinks is just strong enough to face it. And why problems comes, one is the God, you can remember God, one thing is that, another thing is that he wants the example to be set. Okay, just imagine Sri Ram came on earth, Jesus Christ came on earth, faced problems, everything happened. But why? They would have just lived in heaven, enjoying, no problem. Why they came on earth to face such problems? Because they wanted to set an example that even God came on earth on human form, so he faced problems. And what are normal humans? Life is not a bed of roses. That's we need to remember always.
Yeah. And then, I mean, so God gives us problems, and then if you have the attitude like your mom, you never give up, and you just keep going, keep moving forward, right? Very good. So we are coming to the end. If you also can leave one message to the parents out there, they're doing their best to raise their children's, what would be your message to them?
My message would be like, be positive, okay? You are in a journey where you have been given a task as a parents, so be a good parents. Good parents means don't fulfill every wish of your child. Do whatever do whatever right for them, okay? And do your level best as a parenting, okay? Because it's your responsibility to give a good product to the society, okay? With full of discipline, with full of kindness, okay, full of sympathy, you can say. So it is as a parents our responsibility. If every parents will start understanding the problem that it is our responsibility to make our child good for the society, so the society gradually will change. Don't think that we are here to enjoy, we are here to give something to the world, to the society, so that we can make a good world and good society, okay? And as far as especially ables are concerned, here I would like to tell that everyone in on the earth is with a purpose, with a purpose, with talent, okay? Try to figure out, because in a normal child they somehow find their path, but in especially able, as a parents it's our responsibility to find out, to figure out what they have the qualities, okay? And definitely you will succeed. You can see so many especially able, so many children are doing their level best. They are, you know, they are very famous for their works, just not because they are, their parents have understand that what quality they possess. So be confident, be positive, and don't panic in any situation. Problems come with the solution, so it's our responsibility to find the solution as a
Wow.
parents.
Lovely. Yeah. Pratamesh, anything to finalize? It's your last opportunity, so think well, huh?
Based on what my mama said.
Yes.
Okay, so
Be a good child or kya?
be a good child, obviously. Like see, as a parent, my mother told a lot of things to your parents, but as a child, it's my responsibility to tell everyone that please be good for your parents. Okay,
Don't bother them.
don't bother them. Okay, that's enough for you, I think. Pack up. Good job.
I think we ended in a very high note with that one, Pratamesh. Yeah, cool. Well, thank you first, I mean, for accepting to coming to the
Thank
to
you
the
so much for
to
calling.
show, to bring in Pratamesh, but also to share your journey with Pratamesh.
Thank you so much for having us on your this renowned show. We are very fortunate and we are very happy that we came here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And now you're gonna have your vada pav.
Yes, I'm having pizza actually.